Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. Guys, what a ugly win. It was an ugly win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight against the Wolves. With all the things that went down tonight when it came to the free throws that were not being made in the game. Obviously, the Lakers shot around 65, 66% from the from the free throw line. So they were missing a lot of shots from the free throw line, some missed opportunities there, and just ugly plays that were made. And until we reached the fourth quarter, it was basically free throws left and right. That was like almost maybe like 3 minutes left into the game, and the Wolves were just committing fouls against the Lakers because they knew they were making their free throws, and they made some at the end. They kind of stretched it out, but at the end of the day, they got the win. They got the win tonight. A win is a win, no matter how bad it was out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers survived tonight versus the Wolves, 1-0, 111 to 102 in an ugly win. But a win is a win, as I mentioned, and the Lakers are pretty close now to reaching the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. Now, the Lakers do have a back-to-back game, so they'll be facing the LA Clippers tomorrow on Friday. So it is going to be a potential opportunity for the Lakers to maybe stretch their wins. They're now on a 4-game winning streak as it stands now. So this is a good thing for the Lakers. They've been surviving games left and right now, when it comes down to it, and they're managing to win. And I'm loving it right now, and we can just grab as much wins as we can because, as we all know, guys, we are reaching the month of March, which is not going to look good for the Lakers. When it comes down to the scheduling process and how things are going, it's not going to look good for the Lakers. They're going to be facing a lot of top teams in the month of March, and some of them are going to be back-to-back games, and it's just not going to look good for the Lakers. So getting wins like this is just one of those type of games where you have to get them because you don't know what's going to happen in a month ahead. So obviously, get as much win as you can. The Lakers do face the LA Clippers tomorrow, and they face them again, I believe, on Sunday. So get one of those 2 wins, maybe you get both, hopefully. But we just have to wait and see for sure. It's going to be a waiting game, and hopefully we'll see some. Just hopefully the Lakers will just do as best as they can in the month of March, grab some wins, hopefully. But like I said, it's going to be a tough one, a tough schedule. Even LeBron raved about it or ranted about it on Instagram a couple of days ago. So he's not liking the new scheduling ahead going into March. So, and I don't blame him without a doubt. Uh, but yeah, guys, I really can't wait to get into the stats of tonight's game. What went wrong for the Lakers and all that, and what went right half the time. So because they did get the win. So we're going to be talking about everything that we saw from tonight's game. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's read this comment here from Ghetto Rabbit. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Held to a win. Luka's range shot. Yeah, I mean, that was a beautiful shot that he made at the end of almost like the end of the game, where he finally made a 3 after going 0-9. Probably till that moment in the fourth quarter. So it was a great shot that he made. I think he made the shot and stepped out of bounds. So, that's just one of those moments where it's like, that's classic Luka for you when it comes down to it. And that was a beautiful shot that he made. I really enjoyed that. I even put the picture up as my post all over social media of that shot that was made. So it was a beautiful shot. He made the shot and stepped out of bounds. I mean, that was just a great shot to be making. And finally, he made one after going 0-9 throughout the game, and he's now 1-9 from the three. So, but tonight, but regardless, it was such a great shot out there tonight for Luka when it comes down to it. Let's get into the team stats out there tonight, guys. Obviously, the Lakers beat the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight, 111-102, in an ugly win, but a win is a win. And the Lakers really went out there tonight and did their best, especially in the first half. I mean, they were amazing playing in the first half, especially in the first quarter where the Lakers were up by 20. 23 going into the second quarter, but the lead kind of got cutting down because of the lack of defensive efforts that we saw from the Lakers and just the lack of rotational players stepping up, as we see from our bench role players. Did not show up in this game, especially when it came to Gabe Vincent and his shots from three, going 0 of 5 from the three, but managed to give us 4 points. But overall, guys, when you look at the Lakers starting lineup, they were the ones. They were the ones that really stepped up to the plate when it came all matters most. Unfortunately, Rui Hachimura did suffer a knee strain in the game. I believe it happened in the fourth quarter, or was it at the end of the third? So it was disappointing because he was playing great for us throughout the season so far. Even with the added addition to Luka on the team, he was just vibing with Luka, and it was just obviously looking good. But now he's going to deal with that knee issue. So obviously, we're not sure what's the timeline for him to be out for, but it seems more likely maybe that he won't play tomorrow against the LA Clippers. So it just sort of remains to be seen who will step up in his role. Obviously, probably is going to be Dorian Finney-Smith, but still, we're going to miss his shooting for sure on this Lakers team. So hopefully a speedy recovery for Rui Hachimura. But, with those 18 minutes that he had out there tonight, he managed to give us 5 points and 3 rebounds, 2 assists, did shoot 1 3 in this game when it came down to it. But overall, guys, he's dealing with an injury now, and hopefully a speedy recovery for Rui Hachimura. But let's look at the team stats overall when it comes down to it. Obviously, the Lakers' free throws. That's what really killed them tonight. Sure, it's saying that they shot 69% from the from the free throw line, but still, even before that, and I think during that time, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they were fouling the Lakers left and right with 3 minutes left remaining in the game, and it was kind of like a back and forth situation where it was just nothing but free throws throughout the fourth quarter. That's what we saw tonight from the Lakers in the fourth quarter and from the Timberwolves as well. So it was kind of like a back and forth situation in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves knew the Lakers were not making their free throws, so they were just fouling them, and sometimes they went in, sometimes they didn't. And thank you, Get a Rabbit. I just saw your comment right there. The Lakers missed 30 of 33s and 14 free throws. So yeah, I mean, bad shooting out there tonight for the Lakers, and of course their free throws. I mean, if anything, if the Lakers were not making their threes and for some reason lacking defense, I mean, the best trait that you bring to the table when you're struggling in those areas in your game is to make your free throws, make 70, make 80% of your free throws. Because at the end of the day, you'll win games that way when you make your free throws. So obviously, the Lakers didn't do that. They missed 14 free throws. Thank you, Get a Rabbit, for the comment. Really appreciate you putting out the facts that I didn't know that they missed so much free throws. But judging by the percentage, it's obvious that they missed a lot of free throws in this game. And I think most of it came from, let me see here, who was the worst free throw shooter in this game? I would probably say it was probably Jackson Hayes, who went 4 of 6, but Luka went 8 of 12. So still, I mean, you had to make your free throws. Every single player throughout not just the Lakers, but throughout the NBA. They had to make their free throws because it's so easy. I mean, you just making free throws for God's sake. So, I mean, those are just easy points for you to make shot. They're called free throws. So it's just you have opportunities to make free throws in every game. So, but the Lakers just didn't do so, unfortunately. 69% from the free throw line, even though before those back and forth, the Lakers were like 66, 65% from the free throw line. So they gained some momentum in that range of percentages throughout maybe 2 minutes left remaining in the game, but still, it was bad all around for the Lakers in that particular area. And even their three-pointers out there tonight. The Lakers shot 26% from the three, which was pretty bad, especially when it came to Luka Doncic, who went 1 of 9, but a key three that he made in like 2 minutes left remaining in the game, where he made that amazing three and stepping out of bounds after the fact. So it was such a great three that he made. And obviously what we saw tonight from Luka Doncic tonight, 21 points, had 13 rebounds and 5 assists. And, like I said, 11% from the three. Not the usual shooting that we know that Luka can potentially be a great shooter for us, and throughout his career, he has been that way. But for some reason, the past couple of games, and now he just hasn't been making a lot of threes in this game as a Laker so far. So hopefully that improves, but yeah, not the best for sure. And he went 30% from the field when it came down to it, 6 of 20 from the field. But still managed to give us 21 points out there tonight. So let's give him credit to stepping up when it came to his efforts in a way, but still a win is a win with his help for the Lakers, even though how ugly it was at the end of the day. So, but just a solid night for Luka Doncic out there tonight. But the player of the game, I had to give it to LeBron James. LeBron James, once again, comes to the rescue in the Lakers in the fourth quarter with 33 points out there tonight. Had 17 rebounds. I was surprised. 17 rebounds out there tonight with 6 assists out there tonight for LeBron James. And he managed to shoot very well for the Lakers. I think he was the best shooter in this game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Went 4 of 9 from the three, 44% from the three, and went 11 of 21 from the field with 52%. So great job out there for LeBron James, player of the game when it came down to it. So great night for the King once again, coming to the rescue for the Lakers when they were struggling throughout this game, especially in the second half. So great job out there for LeBron James. Austin Reeves, once again, continuing to step up every single night as the third option for the Los Angeles Lakers. And just the chemistry between him and Luka and LeBron James is just a great fit when it comes all said and done. Obviously tonight went 23 points out there tonight for the Lakers with 6 rebounds and 5 assists out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, and did manage to go 2 of 5 from the three, 40%. If I had to say, he was like their second best shooter out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers due to the bad shooting efforts from the rest of the Lakers tonight, with 26% overall from this team. But he managed to make some threes in key moments in games, especially in the first half in the second quarter. So great job out there for Austin Reeves out there tonight. Then you have Jackson Hayes. I have to say, guys, he had a great game. In my opinion, he really had a good game out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers with, excuse me, guys, sorry about that. 10 points out there tonight with 7 rebounds out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. And, he had a great night when it came to him stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight for the Lakers. Great night for Jackson Hayes. But when it came to the second rotation, the second unit, it was not the best out of them. But other than maybe Jordan Goodwin, he was the only guy really that showed some bit of difference for the second unit and them stepping up in that rotation with 7 points out there tonight with 1 rebound, 1 assist. They managed to go 1 of 2 from the three, shooting 50% from the three with 12 minutes into the game. So he had a really good efforts in this game and really stepping up. And there's no doubt about it. And I've been hearing a lot of talks that he will potentially get a regular roster spot instead of just being a two-way contract player. So they may convert him so he can be a good help for us going into the playoffs in 2 months. So that's just an obvious decision that the Lakers will potentially make, hopefully. So we just have to wait and see. But I think he's going to get an official roster spot for the Lakers when it comes all said and done. It just sort of remains to be seen who will get that particular position, who will get waived or be converted into a two-way contract to sub in, whatever. I'm not sure how that works, but we just have to wait and see about that because Jordan Goodwin has been nothing but great to have on this team. He's such a good defensive guard that we obviously need on this Lakers team, when it comes all said and done. Gabe Vincent has been awesome for the past couple of months, but still, we still need help when it comes to the point guard position and just the defensive efforts in the second unit when it comes all said and done. So great job out there for Jordan Goodwin when it comes down to it. Other than that, when it comes down to the defensive side of the ball, it was not the best by this Lakers team, but Jared Vanderbilt did his thing out there tonight. Like I said, the scoreboard doesn't show it, but he always contributes in a big way for this Lakers team. So every single night. And then you have Dorian Finney-Smith, who had not the best effort in this game, especially when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. Managed to give us 4 points out there tonight, when 1 of 4 from the three and 1 of 4 from the field. So not the best offensively, but he did step up when Rui went out. So let's give him credit for that when it comes down to it. And we may see him potentially going into the Clippers game tomorrow if somehow Rui is not ready to go for tomorrow's matchup and even maybe Sunday's matchup. So we're not sure about the timeline when he will return, but according to JJ, he said he will give some updates, hopefully maybe tomorrow, but we just have to wait and see. So but other than that, guys, it was such an interesting game for this Lakers team. At the end of the day, they got the win no matter how bad it was. So they managed to get this win for us. They're now on a 4-game winning streak. Hopefully they continue that going into tomorrow's matchup against the LA Clippers. They beat them once. Hopefully they can do it again. And, it's, Luka has a history of showing up against the LA Clippers. So, we just have to wait and see if he's able to do that for the Lakers, but we just have to wait and see. And we're not sure about LeBron James. Maybe he won't play tomorrow because for some reason I heard from Trevor Lane that he was grabbing his hamstring, but he managed to play through it throughout the maybe 1 minute left remaining in the game. So I don't know. I just felt that maybe he won't play tomorrow because it is a back-to-back game. So it is something that we have to keep an eye on for the injury report tomorrow. So, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see about that but I think the Lakers will be depleted if somehow Rui and LeBron James are not playing. So hopefully we're going to see Dorian Finney-Smith, step into the game in the starting lineup, and probably missing somebody, maybe Dalton Connect, maybe, but we just have to wait and see who will be filling in that role if LeBron James is not playing tomorrow. So we just have to wait and see about the update tomorrow on the injury report. So yeah, guys, I mean, we got the win. It was an ugly win, but a win is a win for the Lakers. But like I said, we're going into the month of March, and March is going to be a very tough schedule for the Lakers, especially when it comes to facing some top teams in all conferences. And of course, when it comes to just showing up. I just hope everyone shows up on the defensive side of the ball, the shooting, and all that. So, we just have to wait and see. It's going to be a waiting game when it comes down to how well the Lakers could play in the month of March. But just judging by the scheduling guys and how LeBron James complained about it on Instagram a couple of days ago, it is going to be interesting if they show up, or will they potentially lose some games and it's just going to be some pretty tough situation of how the Lakers will stand within the standings after March of the schedule March at the end of the month. So we just have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting for sure. I want to read some of these comments before I end this live stream. Let's read this one here. The issue is Luka is steady trying to feed Reeves too much. He's gonna start being like the Mavs Luka and deny players the ball. That's just the start of it. He's just being steady. Obviously, I get it. He's going to just understand his teammates and how he plays with them and all that. So, but at the end of the day, we're going to see some greatness coming out of Luka, hopefully very, very soon. So, hopefully we'll see the Mavericks of Luka Doncic, maybe hopefully. So, it's going to be very fun to watch for sure. And it's not to say that, denying guys the ball like he's selfish or anything. No, I mean, this is the greatest passer in the NBA along with LeBron James. So he has the capability of just giving balls to players that will make shots. And we saw that a couple of times now as the Los Angeles Lakers, as you already mentioned with Austin Reeves. So, we just have to wait and see. I mean, hopefully he comes and shows up as the Mavs Luka. So hopefully it happens very, very soon. So for sure. I don't think LeBron plays tomorrow. I mean, yeah, that's why I kind of question because, like Trevor Lane said, I was tuning in on his playback on YouTube, and basically he said that LeBron James had a hamstring issue. He was grabbing it. So that is something that we maybe have to, prepare ourselves if somehow LeBron James doesn't play tomorrow. And it kind of seems like because it is a back-to-back game, so and the way the Lakers ended up winning this game and letting LeBron James once again step up and help us win the game in the fourth quarter, it is another scenario like that, like we saw from the Mavs game. Once again, the Lakers just had to rely on LeBron James, and if he's not going to play tomorrow, who are they going to rely on next? It could be just Luka and maybe Dorian Finney-Smith or maybe Austin Reeves as well. So one of those two guys will potentially show up in the fourth quarter situations. But, if LeBron James is not playing and even Rui not playing, so it is going to be the Lakers are going to be depleted when it comes to the offensive side, when it comes to shooting from Rui's side of things and even LeBron James scoring. So, we just have to wait and see. Hopefully they show up tomorrow against the LA Clippers. And we all know how Luka plays against the LA Clippers. He shows up. So we just have to wait and see. But hopefully there could be some good news, hopefully for LeBron James if he does play tomorrow. But, we don't want to put too much pressure on him to aggravate his injury if it is the hamstring issue. So, it's just a waiting game. We have to wait until tomorrow what the update is on the injury report. So we just have to wait. Let's see here from Ghetto Rabbit. A good win with 7 points and 2 steals. Yeah, the guy played great, and he's been playing great so far as a Los Angeles Laker. He just shows a lot of promise. And, just saying it right now, I think he's going to get a roster spot on this Lakers team. There's the deadline for the Lakers to either convert or maybe somehow sign a player, because they can't sign a player after that a certain deadline in March. I'm not sure when it is, but it's just going to be pretty obvious that the Lakers will potentially sign Jordan Goodwin into a regular season roster because we're going to need him. We're going to need him when it comes to the the Lakers postseason for sure. So we just have to wait and see. I think he deserves it, and you never know. Maybe the Lakers will target somebody in the buyout market once they reach that deadline in March. So they have at least maybe a week or two to potentially sign somebody, but it seems going to be it's an early deadline. I'm not sure when it is in March, but it's coming up very soon. So Lakers have to make a decision, and I think Jordan Goodwin will potentially get a regular roster spot. So we just have to wait and see. He deserves it, in my opinion, because how well he's been playing so far as a Los Angeles Laker, without a doubt. Okay, I see a comment here from Ghetto Rabbit. Oh, thank you, Ghetto Rabbit. I think March 1st is the wave deadline, and March 4th is the signing deadline. So yeah, okay. Thank you, Ghetto Rabbit, for making it clear. Because for some reason, I thought it was beginning of March. I just didn't know what date it was. So it is pretty weird how when is the deadline. And for March, it could be just signing a player. So that is a potential deadline for sure. It seems right. I believe it's March 4th. So, um, but yeah, I think March 1st is the last day to waive somebody. So if Lakers want to shake up more of this roster somehow, either, you know, maybe waive Shake Milton and sign another center or somebody, maybe Mo Bamba or somebody, and then then they'll potentially maybe convert Jordan Goodwin into a regular season contract. You know, we just have to wait and see. It seems like it's going to be a likely scenario. There's been a lot of talks that Jordan Goodwin will potentially get a roster spot on this Lakers team. But if Lakers, still want to make some moves by the time they reach the wave uh, deadline period, we just have to wait and see what the Lakers will do in that particular situation. So, what they want to do to shake up the roster still. So, if they want to be a competitive team in the Western Conference. So, and especially where they're at within the standings. So, the Lakers are pretty close to getting the number 2 seed because Denver lost today, and I believe the Suns lost as well. So, I mean, the West is not looking. It's looking pretty bright for the Lakers when it comes down to where they want to be within the standings. So, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see if how that turns out. But just sorry, guys, excuse me. Sorry, I was my throat. But anyway, yeah, when it comes down to the standings, I mean, the Lakers are pretty good where they're at when it comes to where they want to be within the standings. But like I said, the month of March, oh my gosh, it's going to be very tough for the Lakers to make anything happen when it comes to beating some top teams of how rough it is. And I believe the Lakers will face twice in a back-to-back situation with the uh, the Milwaukee Bucks, and I think the Denver Nuggets on that schedule. And I'm trying to think about some other teams, but at the moment, those were the top teams that I saw from LeBron James's story. Was that how ridiculous it was? Because I believe there's some back-to-back ones, and there's like one road game. Then they a back-to-back is back at home. I mean, I'm not so sure, but it seems pretty bad if LeBron James is expressing his opinion on it. So my hope is the Lakers will win some easy winnable games or somehow survive some games like they did tonight against the T Wolves. So it is a situation where I hope the Lakers will just somehow survive some games and win some. So, that's the only scenario that I think the Lakers could potentially have a pretty good month of March. So, guys, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see for sure. So, but yeah, thank you, Get a Rabbit, for putting out the deadline for the waves and the signees because I knew it was the beginning of March, but I just didn't know what date it was when it comes down to it. So, thank you, Get a Rabbit. I really appreciate it. But overall, guys, it was an ugly win for the Lakers, but they managed to survive and get the win. Any win for the Lakers is a good one. So no matter how bad it was. So and now the Lakers will go, as I said, to the month of March with pretty tough schedule. So it's going to be the toughest one for them going into the month of March. So hopefully they win some. Hopefully they survive some and win some. So hopefully things will look good for the Lakers at the end of March and going into April, where the season will be over in the regular season, and the Lakers will end up going into the postseason. But hopefully they just finish the month of March strong. So really looking forward to that. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. The links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be in the know when I go live or when I upload videos or when I go live for every single Lakers post-game show. So I do it every single Lakers games, every post-game show. So please be sure, if you want to hear what I have to say every single game, please be sure to hit that notification bell and, of course, subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. And guys, we're getting close. We're getting close to 5,000 subscribers. So please be sure to share my videos, subscribe to the channel, tell your Laker buddies that this is a Lakers channel that talks about every single Lakers games and gives his thoughts and opinions. And of course, every news, rumors, updates, speculations. This is the YouTube channel for you, for every single Lakers news, rumors, updates, speculations, and every single Lakers games. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.